Feels good. No, look, it was a hard game, very hard game. I think both teams tried to win it, which was good to see. And you could tell by the last 5 or 10 minutes people were starting to run out of legs. But I think the fitness of our boys got them through in the end as well. And it was a nice feeling.
How important was it just to win today, regardless of what
the
performance was good too? But
winning's the reason we play sport, and obviously because we had a bit of dramas earlier in the week, it made it even more important that we just focus on the football, and you know, we've got a tough game next week, and to know we're going to Wellington with 3 points from today, you know, it makes it a lot easier.
I guess given all the dramas, it would have been easy to use it as an excuse and perhaps, you know, go down 1-0 and say, oh, well, why was us?
No, I don't want to make excuses for anything, for my first game, for loss of a coach, for anything. I don't like excuses, and I know the players don't like them. And at the end of the day, if you're good enough, you win. And today we were good enough.
It was a bit of a slow start, and then you went down 1-0. What was the catalyst for turning it around?
I think they're a proud bunch of players, and they desperately wanted. They probably used a lot of energy up in the change room in an hour or so prior to the game, and I think the goal was a good thing. It gave them a bit of a kick up the backside to remind them what it was they were trying to achieve, and they just showed good character and good spirit, and you know, they fought back twice and kept going right to almost their last kick.
Everyone talks about Jobe in this club. Does Ryan, do you think, prove the point, or given a sign that he can produce this year?
Ryan's a good footballer. End of story. And I think he took his time last year. He came in late in the season and he wasn't sort of switched into the style of play that the team had. And it takes, as a goal scorer, you need to be comfortable with the people around you and know what runs to make and who's got the ball and what they're capable of. And I think he's worked that out in the last 3 or 4 months. Free kick was brilliant. The second goal was really well taken, and his work ethic and just his desire to not lose that game was fantastic. But all the boys are in the same category. Ryan scored 2 very good goals.
Mark Patrick had been taking free kicks during the pre-season. I mean, did Ryan just stick his hand up, or was it?
Yeah, we did a bit of set pieces on Thursday and Friday, and for ones around the edge of the box, it's up to the boys. I think it's a confidence thing on the day. If you're confident, we had something planned, and I think it worked quite well. And obviously Ryan hit it the way he hit it, and it's just a great goal.
They caused you a few dramas down that right side. I mean, obviously you were talking about the win now, but what areas do you need to lift in?
David Williams is very, very quick, and I asked the boys just to be mindful of Fred and his ability to pass the ball if he's given time and space, and I think he causes a few problems in the first half particularly, and his ability to thread the ball through the back four is led to David Williams having some time and space, and you know, it was tough for Tarek, and Tarek's quick, and he found it quite tough. So yeah, look, there's lots of little things to tighten up, and we'll do that this week.
Tiago had a bit of a tough day. Is it fair to say that he just needs a bit of time to settle in?
Tiago's a confident player, and he never believes that he's ever going to get beaten. So he which is good. But again, he's got to settle into Australian football. It's obviously different to German football, and he's Brazilian. He's a fantastic defender, and he'll come to terms with Australian football pretty quickly, I think.
Joe, what's it like for you, mate? 1 from 1 as captain, pretty proud moment.
Oh yeah, to say the least. I think Jimmy 1 from 1, and to get a crowd like that to our first game was brilliant. So yeah, all the boys are buzzing, and even though it was a graft, I think we'll be better for it.
How tough was it in the sheds through the week after all the controversy of the early part of the week?
Oh, we had a bit of a talk about it. The club's been through adversity, and the players have for many years now, so it's nothing new to us, and we just put it behind us pretty quick, and it showed in the result today.
Was Was there a bit of nervous energy in the sheds beforehand, or did you feel like you were a little flat to start with, or?
Oh, I think we were all right at the start of the game, but or in the sheds anyway. But yeah, definitely in the first 10 minutes, whether the ball didn't bounce our way or we just weren't quite switched on. But like Deansy said, I think it sort of took a goal to snap us out of it, and then we were okay. But it's good to see that if we're in a battle like that and we went down and we got 2 goals back pretty quick. So yeah, it's signs of a good team.
You think it's a game you probably may have lost last year or even drawn last year? Or?
Yeah, in the past, I think we could have rolled over, I guess. But yeah, I think there's something a little bit special about these boys, and I think Griffo showed it that there's plenty of the boys that can just win a game on their back, and that's what he did for us today, pretty much. Even though we all worked hard, he took it by the scruff of the neck, and it was good to see.
Does he show his life after Jason Shalino, I guess?
Oh, I think so. I've said it all before. We didn't really have Jason the whole of the pre-season, and we didn't hardly conceded a goal, and we scored nearly 40. So it's disappointing that he's not going to be with us, but there's plenty of quality out there.
Craig, you said you had a few things to tighten up between now Wellington. Is there anything you sort of, apart from what you've already said, that needs to be looked at?
Yeah, I'll probably just the transition from attack to defence needs to probably get a bit better. But that comes with finding yourself in those. You can't recreate an environment like that through a friendly match, and things will fall into place. But we obviously still have a lot of work to do. So that side of things needs tightened up. I think final decisions in the front third could have been a little bit better. We had some fairly decent possession both halves of the game, and we probably didn't use the ball in the final third as well as we could. So just those couple of things, and I think the goals we could have defended a lot better as well.